But honestly, it still works really good. Okay. Whoops. I mean that. Wrong button. I'm gonna use a tent. Got quite a bit of money. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Goodness. I wonder if that's good enough for loudness and that, because I've been having a lot of copy claims for the damn music and that. Like, it's ridiculous. Usually I don't like. Okay, I finally got done with that fucking one. Getting a lot of traction, but I'm not getting. You guys gonna have to sub in that, please. It makes it easier for me because I'm getting a lot of people watching me, but I'm not getting enough to be able to sit there and be able to get my ass monetized. And I need to do that because okay. Well, what I'm gonna do is right now I'm gonna be battling it out for a little bit. I gotta take all this crap off. Get some battles in and go ahead and satellite beam. I want to get meteor rain. And what I want to do, I want to hunger max now. I want to get all the limit breaks. What I want to do is I'm gonna limit break the fuck out of that snake boss and see if I can kill him. I really want to see if I can kill him with my guy, which I should be able to if I get him up high enough. Okay, the music's pretty loud. You can barely hear it. Oh. But yeah, this is my first day of taking turkestone, and it's amazing. Evidently, I'm really prone to it, because I took 3 pills and say like almost 4.5 hours, 5 hours later, I took 3 more pills. Holy shit. I feel really fucking good. This is the best I've felt in years. I admit I took a pre-workout beforehand, but that pre-workout does not do nearly as much as this. I mean, I feel fucking astounding. Casserole, I think that's how you spell it. Whatever. Yeah, I think that's how you spell it. Thank you for the likes. I know you keep liking every time I come on. I appreciate that. It helps out dramatically a lot. Okay, let's go through the phases. Side effects. That kind of taste that you get. You always get a taste every time you pop any type of pills. That aftertaste. A little bit of aftertaste. Whatever, don't give a shit. Now I did take it with some fat burners. So, I would have to say, I took 3 pills of turkestone. I had 4 pills of fat burner. So you take 2. But I'm, over 200 pounds. I said, okay, I'll take 4. A little woozy in the stomach area, but that's what happens when you take all those fucking damn pills. But when I, whatever. I feel fucking astounding. Like, I feel less stress. My stomach hurts a tiny bit because I haven't drank anything yet. I just gotta digest in my whole entire 2 slices of pizza. Which I already digested, so I would have to say, I don't know. I like it a lot. I mean, I'm gonna try to reduce it down to 2 pills and see how I feel. But I'm thinking probably 2 pills 4 days gonna be better. Okay, we're gonna talk about them are small ass side effects. I don't make it like that when I eat too much shit anyway. Okay. We're gonna talk about this. The benefits. Okay, when I take a lot of pre-workout in that. Pre-workout doesn't really, it helps. But see, the thing is, I'm a meditator, not a lifter. But I have to say, I took the pre-workout when I took that stuff. And yet I increased in a lot of like strength to be able to push and be able to give myself a little bit more love. Now I'm still a semi-novice person, I'm not a beginner. Maybe my arms can tell by that. My arms are pretty decent size in that. I got some muscle on me. Not as much as I want. But I'm a decent sized person, for someone that's normal that doesn't, lift a lot of weights all the damn time. So I'm just doing body weight exercises right now. Try to build up everything. Like push-ups are a huge thing for me. Because I need to build up my chest a little bit more to keep and build up my back too. But yeah, I have to say is, so far so good. I mean, I think I'm not going to take those fat burners when I take that. I think I'm going to take it separately. So I'm going to try 2 pills tomorrow and see how I feel. I'm thinking I'm probably going to feel almost the same. Because I don't know what it feels like to have less of it. Oh my god, all this fucking back attacks. Fuck them up. Say hello, babe. Suck all the cock. Bow, 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 bow. And the person that keeps on watching me every time I get on, I do appreciate it a lot. I notice that you've been on every single time I stream. And I appreciate, because you're giving me, you're pulling people in, because that one little like and my like pulls people in. And I really enjoy that. And maybe, hopefully, I can pull in some more donors so I can add to my PayPal. So I can start getting money going on that, so I can start just do what I always wanted to do. Be an entertainer. Stuff like that. But yeah, I'm feeling really good though. Like when I was walking that, I did like a quick run. I was not sprinting, obviously, not sprinting my max, but doing like a quick jog. I felt good. I jogged from the side of my house where I'm at now. Not too far, but I just want to test out my stamina to see where it's at. I said I did about 50 yards, give or take about 50 yards. It felt good, like I wasn't breathing heavily in that. Now when I walk on grass, I feel like I get more, feels better walking on grass than it does walking on, what you call it? Blacktop and harder surfaces and that. Um, Let me edit that out. I think I spelled it right, but people get it. Yeah, the best way to get across this guy is wait for him to come towards you, I guess. And then when he goes all the way over to that side right there. Hey, he'll try to come for you. See? He always does that. He'll always try to come for you every single time you walk on here. That's the best way to face them is get all your limit breaks up, get meteor ring up, get under max up. He's gonna end up knocking one of your guys out to use one limit break. He always does. Oh, he sucks all the way up there. I mean, you run pretty fast in there. It's like your speed changes that much. But yeah, I feel good. But I have a little bit, like I said, there's a little bit of side effects, probably from taking the thermal pills and that, because I took quite a bit of them, and that definitely is not feeling well with me. Like, I feel okay, but I don't feel fucking, like, astounding. Like, my stomach's a little upset, I guess. So I'm thinking about taking the turkestone by itself, so I'm taking it with that, and it might be a different side effects. It's probably because I'm hungry. I got nothing in my stomach. Oh. Thing is, every time you take any type of supplement, not when you first take it, it always fucks with you. I take it pre-workout, it gives you massively hyper. But then once you take it for a while, it starts to it doesn't happen. Your body dissolves it differently. Like, for instance, I haven't took pre-workout in, like, I think it was like 2 days. Yeah, I'm not no bodybuilder or anything like that. I have to say that up front. I'm not going into it. I do like steel. Damn, I have everything. But yeah, I would have to say, no, I just like to try stuff new. No, I look at myself. I beat COVID stupid easily. I barely had any like issues with COVID other than I was a little tired after I had it. But yeah. But yeah, once I get another job in that, once I start making money in that, I'll probably stay on it for like a full year just to see the reaction of a full year. Like I said, I'm gonna drop it down to 2 pills and see what happens. Honestly, it says to take 6 pills a day for a man. I have it right here. It says 1 for feet. Start with 1 capsule per day. It says, okay, it says start with 3 capsules a day. My bad. I took 6 for a day. Increased number of capsules per day for... Okay. So I'm going to drop it down to 2 then. Let's see, I think that's going to be a lot better because there's only like 60 in here. I got Turk Builder from Greg Doucette. I got his pre-workout. His pre-workout's fucking astounding. That man put so much ingredients in that damn thing. Like, I compared stage 1 pre-workout. I did it on my live stream. Stage 1 pre-workout to, you know, his Greg Doucette's pre-workout. His 1 spoonful is equivalent, not exact, but has just as much shit as 1 spoonful of a 30-day pre-workout, and his is 40. I'm a sound. Same price, but he gave you 10 more servings. Same price. Yeah, fucking ridiculous. I compare the two, and the sizes and that. I mean, like... You don't need all that fucking caffeine and stuff. I mean, look at these two. You can tell that his is, you know, got a little bit more girth to it than that. It's taller than that. And when you open up inside and that, I mean, the powder evidently is close to the top. Oh, look at this one. This one's about, you know, about half. Yeah, it's about halfway. Bigger thing. I took like 3 scoops of it already. Look at that. It's more than halfway with scoops. And I took like 1 or 2 scoops out of this already, and I took about 3 scoops out of this one. 1 scoop of this has literally slightly less than 1 scoop of this. I looked at it. Literally almost the same exact thing. Everything's probably like maybe like 500 milligrams less. Has 1,000 milligrams less of one thing, 500 milligrams less of another thing, and all of them are in like the 2,000 range. It's ridiculous. I mean, I would have to admit, I know a lot of people don't like Greg Doucette, or a lot of people do like him. People try to say, "Oh, he's just trying to sell stuff." The dude's legitimate, honestly. I'm not no damn sponsor for him. If I was sponsor for him, I wouldn't be buying it, obviously. But I mean, if it came down to me becoming a sponsor of it, yeah, I become a sponsor of it. I'll get shit for fucking free to try it out, 100%. Greg Doucette, no, give me a message on one of my comments or something. I mean, I'm not a big YouTuber in that, but you know, I like lifting weights and that. I'm not massively. I mean, I'm strong compared to normal people, and that, not like godly strong, but I never know until I do it. You know, it'd be nice to have someone, especially my age. I'm 32 years old, and that I wouldn't mind getting sponsored from him. The dude's a pretty legitimate guy. He helped out a lot of people and that with stuff and that. The only problem I have is with this circle book stuff. I don't want the digital copy. I actually want an actual book. He gave me a digital copy. I tried to download it. It failed to download on his, Cent Hour or whatever it is. So honestly, I kind of want my money back for that because it didn't fucking download. It failed to download, and evidently I can't get any more downloads. I don't know why. If I can't get any more downloads from this thing. Which is pissing me off a little bit, but his pre-workout on that, his Turk Builder, I have no problem with it. But honestly, I'm happy that I got it. Because it does work. Ruby, come here. Up! Up! Hi, baby! Oh, it's a puppy! What are you doing? What are you doing, big baby? Oh, look, it's a... Come here! Come here! Come here, Marie! Come here! I got my puppy here. Hi, big baby. Come on! Come here! You can come up here. It's okay. You lay down. And he's stepping on everything. Yeah, I got too much stuff in my bed. What are you doing, my little baby? You want to hang out with me because I'm awake? Got a puppy! Look at your happy face. You're always smiling. Always like to see me, huh? Yeah. She probably wants to go outside and play. Yeah, gotta itch your back. She gotta itch your lower back. Yeah, look itchy. Itch your tail. Itch your tail. What are you doing? You kiss? Oh, puppy kisses. I get another like? I got another likey. Likey. I hope I can get another couple subscribers. That'd be nice. Get me up to 70. Give us 70 by next week. As in next Friday. Be amazing. Alright, puppy. What? I know that one Just Talk got 100 fucking views on it. I was very surprised. I was like, God damn, that's a lot of views. I was pissed. I was super pissed off. I was pissed off at what happened to me at my old job, but fuck my old job. Fuck my old job. Fuck my old jobby job. I'm trying to understand the YouTube system. People that have enormous subscribers probably only have like maybe 5% of them are actually fans. At least that's what I think. Seems like it, because and you get a couple people that are fans, but they only watch it like throughout the week and that. They'll get on and watch it. Yeah, the music's not that loud. I apologize, guys, with this. I try to keep the music up high, but I keep getting copy claimed. I get copy claimed way too much on these older games. The funny thing is, on some games, like Sega games, when it comes down to like Shining Force 2 and Shining Force 1, I never get copy claimed in any of the music. Hold on. My parents fucking arguing again. God forbid, man. I hate listening to that. Ain't nothing big. They're just something happened today with my dad, and like he's got a little bit of an argumentative mind, I guess. And when something happens, he tends to like feed off of it for a little bit. That's why I want to get out of the house, honestly. I mean, I'm downstairs, like not even like I'm not part of the house. I'm actually outside the foundation. I'm actually in the storage room. But like, honestly, I would like to just get an apartment. People say buy a house. You know how much money you save getting an apartment? Well, apartments might be a shit, dude. The apartments are actually quite nice. They actually do a really good job. People always say that shit. It drives me crazy. Apartments are bad. Okay, motherfucker. Why do so many people live in apartments then? And they stay in apartments. First off, they're smaller. Second off, they're less expensive. And third off, about the time you own your fucking house in 30 to 40 years or so, how much money you make. So if you buy your house when you're fucking 30, you probably ain't gonna pay that up till you're fucking 60. You're 30 years of your life finally paid it off. Well, hello there, Miles. Get a whole bunch of likes. You guys are liking the shit out of me. Maybe because you actually like me. Oh, calm down now. We ain't gonna get into that. I don't need Miles to get too heavy-hearted and get jealous of everybody else liking me. Got some competition, Miles. Got all these other people that like my videos too much. A little scared to talk, I guess, but hey. Don't be scared. You guys listen plenty of times when me and Miles talk. I'm sure you know the conversations. It's okay to say hi, at least. But yeah, I took my last 3 pills of the turkestone, and I think I took them about, what, 2.5 hours ago? I feel pretty goddamn good. Yeah, I went to walk up to get my sugars and that, because I like to eat my sugars when I stay up this late. So I know I'll be staying up anyway. I grabbed myself a little 42 grams of protein shake, and I got my Monster. I haven't really been drinking it though. I've been kind of sipping on it. But I feel pretty good. I feel invested. I just didn't like finish this story part off really quick. At least as fast as I can. Okay, I'm going a little talk thing here. Talk about Sephiroth, okay? Sephiroth is like a calm volcano waiting to erupt, basically. Very strong person. Probably the strongest in the world when it comes down to fighting skill and that. And he's so calm, he's so like confident. But later on, if you guys haven't played this game before, which I'm sure if you guys haven't played, then later on in this little story cap right here, you learn what happens to him. Why he, you know, I guess you'll see what happens. It's a very interesting part of the story. This is a very important part. Because this part has a lot to do with what's happening with Cloud, for instance. And then you'll find out probably a little bit later on in the story about who is actually there in place of Cloud. Very interesting. Basically, what it is, Cloud's having a paradox between his personality and another person's personality because of what happened. It's very interesting. It's kind of the reason why I like playing this game a lot. I see that brings forward a lot of emotions for people around my age that play these games. Boo doo doo. Hey. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to do Remake 2. But Remake 2 is probably going to be based upon the actual game itself. Because they got a lot of lashback what they did at the end of Final Fantasy Remake, the first one. They got a lot of lashback. Facing Sephiroth so early in that. Cool ass fight. The fan base kind of got pissed. I was mad too. I'm like, why are you changing, man? It's a damn remake. It means you're remaking the original. You can make it longer, obviously. Make it 3 or 4 parts or whatever. Make it long as fuck if you have to. Make it 500 hours. I don't give a shit. It can be no problem with me. Oh, I'll be right back. I'll let you guys stay up with me, Miles. It's so beautiful. Oh, okay. I was just wondering because you came back on. At least you'll stay up long enough to at least get this story, because this is a very, very heavy part of the story. No, you ain't going in. Drats, I can't go in! So how'd you like the Plasmophobia gameplay? Obviously it wasn't as good as it used to be. I definitely don't like how I can't see the fucking ghost. That was fucking annoying. Did not care about that at all. Yeah, I was so scared before. So before, your lights would flash the whole entire time the haunt was there. Now it only flashes when the ghost gets close to you or gets in your vicinity. Now you can sprint. Before, you used to just walk really fucking slow. I just love it. Look, they're explaining it right now, actually. Yeah, you'll see it right here. Yeah. This is when you learn that Sephiroth snaps. Basically, what it is, the scientist Hojo was experimenting on soldiers that used to this inject with Mako, which is what Genova, or Genova cell, so to speak, which is, you know, what we'll talk about a little bit. And Mako is what actually comes from the planet. Mako itself is called the life stream. So they're using the planet's life, which is called Gaia in this, which Gaia does mean Earth, and they're using it to make monsters out of soldiers. Soldiers are, like I said, soldiers are gently injected with stuff. Now he's just showering them with it constantly. It's changing their body chemistry. Basically, it makes you super strong. You know what's so funny is our government does this shit. Our government's been doing trials on humans for quite a while. It's very, very massively secret, but yeah, we do it for quite a while. Yeah. Now, what kind of experiments? It's not like anyone will believe me when I say this. All kinds. Too much to where it gets to be fucking freaky. I'm keep it under wraps. I can't say anything more than that. Shit's fucked up what we've been doing for the last, you know, like probably about 60 years or so. No joke. Oh, it's fucked up shit. Then I'm gonna do it on animals first. It tests everything out on animals first. Every animal that you know that you see, they done tests on. Every animal. Cats, dogs, cows, chickens, whatever. I know people trust our government in that. There's so much top secret shit that, you know, that I don't want to reveal. You may ask why I know these things. Well, When you come in tune with the world, little secrets pop up everywhere. You just have to know how to look. Yeah. I mean, even though there's like people talk about vaccines and all this stuff and that and all that crap with the misinformation stuff, that's far like that's on the tip of the iceberg. That stuff's covered up for everything else. What they try to show you with one hand, their other hand's in the cookie jar. And what do you mean by cookie jar? I mean, they're experimenting on everything. I don't know if YouTube's gonna copy strike me, because this shit they probably don't even fucking know. Only the higher ups of them know. But I guess I can hint it. You know the COVID bodies? COVID bodies that die? You think they don't do nothing with them? All those dead people? Every time anyone dies, period. Yeah, like they don't do nothing with the bodies. They just bury them. Some of them, yeah, have to make it look good. But how many people are orphans? How many people are orphans? How many people have no parents? How many people are adopted? Or in the orphanage, for instance. Not adopted out with parents that don't care. How many people that are, smuggled in? People, they don't care. Oh, they can. They fucking do. That's how they look at it. They're nobodies. They have no one to call their name. They have nobody. You know how people lose their parents to accidents and shit, and they become orphans? I mean, I'm not saying they do anything with the orphans when they're alive, so to speak, but, shit happens. People die as they get older and that. And they have no one to call to, so they're like, okay, the body's free to do as they want with it. I mean, they can bury it, but fuck, half the time they'll bury it with the empty coffin, or they'll, now these are speculations. I mean, honestly, I know they do, but, like, everybody else is just opinionated. I know too much. I know a little too much. It's fucking scary how much I know. That's the reason why the way I talk, and that I talk in this way, because I do know a lot. And some of the stuff comes in, like the cloning stuff. They always clone stuff. They clone animals all the time. You know what funny is? They clone humans too. That's a hush-hush type thing. I mean, people know speculations about it, like the hint stuff and that, but yeah, they do. They clone people. I may sound like a crazy person, but no, I don't need to be crazy to know that shit. They tried to do that shit back in the 60s and 70s and that. They start developing that and that. Everything that we think of, the government's done. They have all the money. They have all the power. They could do it underneath all of us, and we won't notice shit. That's why they have news media. News media is like, oh, this and that, Well, there's all kinds of. It's just. They have to experiment because we have to know. They're having fun with it, so to speak. If you had all the money in the world, this is the world that's doing it. It's not just our government. Everybody's in on this shit. And you see that, what would you do? If you had no rules can be broken because you're a private business sector. You're a private federal business. You can't break rules. Rules don't apply to you. You ever see top security and clearance? Like Area 51 and shit? Right there. They break all the fucking rules. Human rights and that. I mean, honestly, we do have human rights. But that's just part of the main society. All the other stuff, no one fucking knows about that. They have their hunches. This shit's no joke. A reason why this shit happens? Think about it. If you can experiment on humans or animals and all that stuff and that, why not? People say, humans are special. No, we're not. We produce like everything else does. What makes us special? Half the people are fucking retards. Half the people are plain Jane fucking dumbasses that just reproduce. And that's all they do. They pay up the ass and go in the fucking debt like everybody else does. And they get claimed by society's ways. That's everybody. Even the people that work for Google and YouTube, they all do the same thing. Not a lot of people actually know what's really happening in the world. Well, you think every time someone talks about flat Earth, you get 30,000 other fucking assholes on YouTube like, Earth's not flat, how can it be flat? I don't know, how can it be round, motherfucker? Explain to me how that fucking works. Explain to me how a vacuum of space doesn't suck everything out, you fucking idiot. Explain to me how rockets don't go farther than the, what do you call it? Lower Earth orbit? It's called the firmament, you fucking retard. What do you think in these different places in Ethiopia, Brazil, South America and that Africa that would have these satellites with fucking big ass fucking balloons attached to them falling down and crashing? That's just the tip of the iceberg. Why can't we go past 90th parallel around our world? We can't go past 90th parallel. Why is that? Why would you make up all these fucking rules and that? 90th parallel around everything. The whole entire world that we live on. So you're saying, they say, well, it's military experimental, blah, blah, blah. So you're saying that whole, it's 68,000 miles around. 68,000 miles around. You say that you have that many military bases? Oh, fuck off. That makes no sense. They made that shit back up in the fucking 60s and that. Like 60s, 70s. It makes no fucking sense. It's in the paperwork. Anyone that's a fucking idiot says, well, because, you need to stop believing the government, dude. The sun's not round. Why would it be round? It's a circle. I mean, it's a chance of it being round, I guess. It's not like you see the whole thing of it. I mean, you see one part of it. It looks like a circle. I mean, its circumference could be round. I'm just saying for when you look at it from the ground. Yeah, it looks like it's round. Doesn't they talk about the fucking moon and that? Do you know the moon and the sun are actually the same size? They actually are. They're the same size. If you look at the moon and the sun, depending on where the sun's at, they're the same size. It's just the sun looks bigger because it's brighter, so the light refracts off of everything. But yeah, it's the same size. People think, no, it's not. How do you know? Because NASA says so. Fuck what NASA says. They say all kinds of shit. Give you the heads up. NASA was made for the biggest cover-up we would ever known on our Earth, or our Gaia. They used it to cover. They made space real with NASA. That's why they did the moon landing so fast. Have you been to the moon? Where's our moon base at? There's a moon base out there because we look at the moon. With what? The facts are right in front of you. The moon's bright as fuck at night. Have you seen that moon with a full brightness? It says well, it gets light from the sun. No, it doesn't. The moon, both sun and the moon are energy sources, you fucking retard. This is how stupid society is. Why do you think it's colder at night? Well, it's because the sun's out. No! It's not just because the sun's not around. It has something to do with that, too. But it gets colder. It gets a lot colder. They did tests on it. Moonlight creates cold radiation, basically. It makes cold light. That's why during nighttime, stuff dies. Or bacteria grows. Because of that. The moon's supposed to be something of decay. It's supposed to decay things. Because of the moonlight. So bacteria grows faster. But when sunlight appears, bacteria doesn't grow as fast and most likely dies. You ever think why we don't have viruses all over the place? Why do you think viruses attach to people? They stated in sunlight, all viruses and almost all bacteria in the air dies. That's proven fact that it happens. And no joke. It's proven fact that it happens. I mean, I'm not saying this to be opinionated, and honestly, yeah, I guess I can. I guess it is opinionated to a certain extent, but there's so much proof out there. Just look with your own damn eyes. Feel with your own damn body. Stop believing all these fucking scientists and that. These aerospace fucking science. What if there is no space? How would aerospace be anything? Maybe they made it up all together? Just a question. Did they? People get all gun all about Star Trek and that. Star Trek's a fucking show and a movie. Okay, take this. Are vampires real? Are werewolves real? Shit, I believe in that. Hell more than I believe in fucking space. Are zombies real? Look at all this other fictional shit people make up. But you guys believe that space is real? I did. Now I look at it. What the fuck? I was an idiot. I mean, I believe vampires over fucking space. I believe maybe not zombies, but think about all the shit they make up. Hollywood makes up. Okay, what's Hollywood? What's NASA? They're all people trying to confuse the people about the real thing. That's why they're losing. That's why this stuff is happening, what's happening now. I mean, look at that new movie coming out. Moonfall. How many movies they make about meteorites hitting and asteroids hitting? And then all of a sudden, like a week, like a month or so later, like, oh my god, an asteroid's getting closer to Earth, better watch out, guys, here it comes. And they're like, oh, it missed us by 10 million miles, or what the fuck they want to say. You could see it in the night sky, and they're like pulling out a fucking light out there that like slowly moves around. But when you look at it, it's just a star dazzling around our fucking flat plains. No, you can't say that. Yeah, I'd rather know the truth than know bullshit. I'd rather see it with my own eyes. And no one wants to see it with their own eyes. They want to hear, but not see. They want to hear. That guy's smart. Look at him. He's got a degree and go fuck himself. Man, I want to have a degree and go fuck myself. I can't be as smart as him. He knows how to calculate from his asshole to his balls. That's so amazing. Oh my god, he's so fucking smart. They're all scripted. Everything you say is scripted. Like, hey, asshole, we're paying you millions of dollars. You better fucking read this, you astrophysical fucking asshole. Okay, okay. There's a meteorite coming right down right here. It's like a baseball fucking announcer talking about baseball. Meteorite's getting closer to Earth. Oh, it misses it by 20,000 miles. Oh, the crowd goes wild. I think my testicles finally dropped today, guys. Crowd goes wild. I always want to say it. I'll be like, NASA, when is this motherfucker gonna hit? You gotta make another movie about it? 2012 all over again, which made no fucking sense. The world's gonna end. How? The Earth's gonna blow up. How? Well, that meteor's gonna hit. Where? Right there. That's a light, you idiot. Well, I don't know anymore. Please stop patronizing me. You're not the prop I used to know. I have gonorrhea. Oh no, please help me. Beautiful, just beautiful. That was a fantastic story. That was super good. Ooh. Dup, 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 dup. Get all excited. Get a little too excited. Yeah, all I want people to know is, excuse me. When you look and feel with your own heart, without having anyone tell you what to do, it's always better off. A lot of people don't feel with their heart as much. They just listen and be commanded because they think that someone's smarter than them. Smarts are all about realizing the truth, not about making narratives up. We all know now, like, the news that makes up narratives to entertain us, right? Well, that's how it is with everything else. Oh, dun, 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 bow, 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 bow. I'm not turned on. I gotta turn on my headset really quick. My headset's really fucking loud. Okay. Alright, my headset was just really fucking loud. Do it again. This is how we do it, baby. Yeah. You think about back then, like, back then, people, like, believed in themselves a little bit more. I mean, I meant that some people were a little bit more religious, I guess. But, like, what I think about religion, take it with a grain of salt and look at it from your own version. Look at it from your own way. Most people that are mass religion, what do? They judge others. Very badly, too. You don't believe in my God. Wait a minute. Jesus said not to judge people, right? Well, this passage says, whoops. This passage says what? That's what the problem is. Like, it's always like, if you look at the Bible and that, my mom read it quite a bit. I've read enough of it to know. This shit's fucking stupid. Yeah, but this shit's fucking stupid. Like, the way people think. Well, it's not. It's because the Bible is so random. That's why. Like, when you look at certain passages in that, you'd be surprised. God says one thing, and then all of a sudden, you get, like, a whole bunch of other things being said. It makes no sense. Like, my mom read the passage of the Bible and that, and they, like, talked about certain things and that, and then the next, like, couple stories that happen, it's, like, pure hypocritic. It, like, makes no sense. And that's the fucking problem. It's always been the problem. Yeah. It's basically what it is, like... People lack understanding a lot when it comes down to certain things. Because they want to see something. And they want to be true. They'll have massive faith in something. Like, I want it to be true. And that's what it is. It's always been like that. It's quite sad, too, because a lot of people look at it from that perspective and they're all like, well, you know, and then people like, is that true? Oh, you have to believe. I have to believe? What do you mean? Believe in what? You have to believe in the word. Believe that God had crusaders kill millions of people with the Muslims and Jews. No, 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 no. That's the Old Testament. Hey, that motherfucker still happened, though. That motherfucker still fucking happened. You don't want to talk about it. That ain't my fucking problem. That's your damn problem. Once again, you stop talking about the shit that's actually important. All the millions of people that died over God. Right there should tell you to stop worshiping that motherfucker. Because it makes no goddamn sense. When you sit there and say, God's great, and God is great. But how do people picture him and they use his name? They always do that. How the fuck do you know what he wants? You know why? Because it's all bullshit. It is. It's all bullshit. How many times do you see people sit there and they state this shit? Miracles. It's a miracle it happens. It was God's intention. Yes, God cares about that one fucking human being. One human being out of billions. Miracle for just you. Hell no. Your body's a miracle. Sometimes our body can do things that we don't even know of. They have, well, honestly, I have a little bit of proof of it. You know, like when people are on their deathbed and that, then all of a sudden out of nowhere they get like mass recovery. You act like it doesn't happen? Of course it happens. We all know it happens. Okay, yeah, I'm probably gonna get off here in a little bit. I just want to get a couple extra hours in. Okay, Miles, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, Miles. I'm actually gonna get off here in a little bit. I'm actually getting tired. I'll save all these monsters. I haven't drink barely my monster. I want this set for a little bit, but I most likely probably will for a little bit longer. I'll probably watch some YouTube and that, because I need to burn off a little bit more of this energy and that. I just don't really want to stream anymore. Ain't on a contract, you know. People force people to stream. If you ever look at Twitch and that, they force people to stream like 10 hours a day, or some people they have to do 8 hours a day, but if they do 12 hours one day, the next day they only have to do 4 hours. So what happens when you make millions of fucking dollars? I'm not even fucking joking. It's ridiculous. People buy out their channels and that, give them hundreds of $1,000s and shit, and they like use their fucking channel and say, well, you have to be on this many times, man, you know, because this and that. They'll give you breaks every like couple. I think it's like every 4 hours you can take like a 30-minute break or something like that and go, you know, go do stuff and that or whatever it is. I guess I don't know really how it works, but anyway, we'll see you guys later. You guys have a good night. Bye, Z's.